go ahead and take questions for Riles, Larry, and Derek.
Guys, congratulations. Welcome to conference play, right? A tight game and just kind of a crazy game. Larry, I mean, you had a great game. Wood had a huge game. It seemed like you guys kept going back and forth. He scores the first 19 points for them. Talk about the matchup and just talk about, I know it was about the team, but that was a pretty good going back and forth with you guys tonight.
Well, you know, he's a good player. We knew that coming in, and there's not much you can do with a guy when he's got a hot hand like that. I mean, he was stepping back, hitting some pretty uncharacteristic threes for him, and I mean, props to him, but I mean, I'll take the win.
Just went on a run early in the second half and grabbed the lead. I think you lost it once, but then you gained it right back after Riley hit a couple of free throws. So what was the difference? You know, I know Josh had a steal. He kind of sparked it, it seemed like. But what, in your guys' mind, was the difference in that start of that second half?
Josh. I mean, early in the second half, he had, I think, 2 steals right away, and then had the most athletic play I've ever seen with that, whatever it was, the layup. He just brought energy to us and gave us that spark to take the lead in the second.
Riley, you've been asked this, you know, with clutch free throws before, but I mean, what's going through your head? You know, is anything going through your head when you're stepping to the line in those kind of situations?
No, not really. I mean, just, you know, I always tell myself I shot this 1,000 times, so it's going in. That's basically what I say at the line. But, I mean, Larry shot well from the line. I mean, as a team, we shot 15 of 19. I think we were 10 for 11 down the stretch. So, I mean, as a team, we shot well from the free throw line. I don't think it was any individual play.
Larry, just what is this like as far as, you know, your birthday tomorrow? Is this pretty satisfying for an early birthday gift?
The win was good enough for me. I could have scored none and not played at all, and I'd be happy. You know, this is a big win for us. And good way to close out 2014.
Again, this was such a team win, but you know they had a big front line. They were leading. They're second in the nation in block shots. They blocked 1 shot, and again, I know Wood had a lot of points, but he was, like you said, Larry, he was scoring points all over the place. What did the game do for your comments for you and DC to go against a big front line like that and more than hold your own and come up with a victory?
Well, we know me and him can compete with anybody, absolutely anybody in this nation. I mean, I think we're defensively we can hang with anyone, and offensively, I mean, DC 6 for 8, all dunks. I mean, I'm not jumping with him. I mean, I wouldn't do it. So I mean, all these guys talking about high block shots and all this stuff, pump fake them. He doesn't need to. He's just going to go up and dunk on them.
The best things I think our bigs do for us when we're in transition is run the floor. I mean, they run the floor really well. And, you know, when you run the floor as a big, you might not get it, you might get it. But as running the floor, it just collapses the defense and gets us open looks. So that's a really big part, and I can see both these guys are going to run the floor really well.
Derek, how much did your guys' kind of maturity do you feel helped you guys, you know, being in this type of situation before down the stretch versus a younger team for Vegas?
I think I remember telling the guys that like we have vets on the floor in tough situations, so I know our guys know what to do in tough situations. We got guys like Riley who are going to make foul shots at the line. Nobody's like getting too amped up about the pressure, and the guys just know how to handle that this adversity.
DC, you know, it seems like you just do what you do at pretty much every game. You know how you're successful. How comfortable are you right now, just with doing those things, kind of filling that role the way that you have been?
I think it's less of me and more so like the confidence my teammates have in me. Like these guys are giving me no-look passes, so they're just expecting me to be there because they have that kind of trust in me. So when these guys are coming off screens, they're just kind of putting the ball there for me to go get. Just got to get it and finish.
Now you go on the road to conference, you know, go to San Jose. I know you're enjoying this, but you know it's never easy on the road. I remember last year's game wasn't easy, and I know they've struggled. So I know this has to feel good, but is it just back to work and really not a lot of time to enjoy this? Is that kind of the mentality or right now?
Absolutely. I mean, tonight we enjoyed this win. It was a good win for us. Start off conference with a win, and but tomorrow, just like Coach said, next game is the most important one.
This is getting scary. Now it's 11 straight here at home. I mean, this is, I mean, do you just keep track of these numbers here? 9, 10, 11, I mean, just...
Well, I mean, obviously you want to defend your home court, so we take pride in the fact that nobody's won here yet this year, and if we can keep it that way throughout the entire year, we plan on it.
Larry, you know, when you and Christian have those kind of games, I see, you know, you hugging after the game. What do you guys say to each other when you both have performances like that?
I just told him, he was a heck of a player. We'll see him in Vegas, and I plan on getting the best of him there.
I know you came down on Josh there in the second half, and that looked kind of scary. We're limping a little bit. It looked like you were fine, but are you okay? Did your knee or ankle, or did you just hit the floor hard, or what happened?
Knock on wood, the knee's fine. Just tweaked the ankle a little bit. Nothing anybody needs to worry about.